6-8 combines revolutionary technologies with Olympic-level training programs to create the only platform for tracking performance, analyzing data, and connecting youth athletes with opportunities in water polo. The 6-8 platform is made up of 4 integrated products that are all connected and work together. The 6-8 Game Desk is where it starts. The Game Desk is water polo's most effective and affordable game scoring software. The desk is used by hundreds of federations, organizations, teams, and clubs around the world to score water polo games. The 6-8 mobile app is a tool specifically designed for parents and athletes. When games are scored by the 6-8 Game Desk, any athlete with a 6-8 profile on the mobile app automatically receives their personal game stats and analytics in the app. The app also collects and displays testing results from water polo's first standardized combine, the 6-8 Challenge. The challenge is run at camps, clinics, and programs around the world. Think of the mobile app as your personal family storage space for your athletes' games and testing results. The app tracks data over time and allows each athlete to understand where they compare to others in their age group and gender around the world, and what they specifically need to do to improve and achieve their goals. The third part of the platform is the 6-8 Scoreboard. Just like with the mobile app, the scoreboard receives all game data from any game scored with the 6-8 Game Desk. But unlike the mobile app, the scoreboard is a public platform where anyone can access live game results, leaderboards, play-by-plays, and box scores. Parents usually use the scoreboard when they can't be at a game in person. Parents, grandparents, or any fan can visit the scoreboard and immediately see the live time results for any game in progress. Users can also search past game results, top performers, and more. The 6-8 Dashboard is the newest addition to the 6-8 platform. The dashboard is a direct extension of the mobile app. It takes an athlete's game and testing data and transforms these into composite scores ranging from 0 to 10, which represent the production, athleticism, and overall potential, or 6-8 power, of an athlete. The dashboard is water polo's first comprehensive global athlete leaderboard and performance analytic hub. It gives coaches, scouts, and players a data-driven snapshot of skill, athleticism, and competitive standing in the water polo world, making talent visible on a central stage for exposure and development. Do you want to increase your exposure and marketability in the sport? Do you want to maximize your game and access tools that will allow you to reach your full potential? Visit 6-8sports.com and get started today.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, welcome back to the show. Your ticket is punched, and this is the last dance. It all comes down to this game. We're watching here. Don't worry about the game that's on. This is actually the game before it. Clovis versus Carmel. There's 16 seconds left in this game. I think it is Clovis up by 1. It's all to play for there. But while that's on, I'm going to have a quick chat with you, lovely boys and girls back home, as let's focus over here and see if we can take a look at our boys warming up. There they are, warming up in the warm-up pool. So yes, for those that have been watching the feed and watching the stream so far, you will have known that this morning we took a proverbial kick to the crown jewels. We lost that game this morning against Trinity. 7-8 the final score there. Just like this game at the moment, but we'll see if Carmel will be able to change that round. But yes, we lost the game this morning 7-8. Now, for a lot of people, they thought that means we're out. It does not. The ball being called, so we just have a little bit longer to wait here as we have 10 seconds left in that game. But yes, as I said, ladies and gents, we are not out of this game. We are not out of the Junior Olympics. Is it going to be an easy road to the final? No. But is that coveted goal of the invitational division of the 16U Junior Olympics 2026 still achievable? Yes, it is, as we hear Clovis with a very, very happy loud there. So how do we get that gold? Well, ladies and gents, as I said, it ain't going to be easy, and it's certainly not going to be pretty. Our next game taking place as the boys get into the pool now is against Princeton. Yes, that's that Princeton. The East Coast Princeton, known for a university, secondarily known for their water polo. We've got to beat Princeton now. And it can't just be a small margin. We have to cement home our win against Princeton Water Polo Club. By doing that And the reason that we need to win by a decent margin is this is all going to come down to a stats game now. We're going to be playing the goal difference game. Let's zoom out here so you can see what's going on. We're going to be playing the goal difference game as we take on Princeton. What we need then is everybody. Is this team linked to Princeton University? It is linked to the Tigers there on the East Coast. It isn't the varsity team. Let's get that very clear. But it is the club that is linked to the university. A couple of things about that. Because of that, they train in an indoor facility. Now, we're here in sunny South California, which means that they're going to have to take on the heat. They had 3 games yesterday. They won 2, one of those by penalty, and they lost one. The one that they lost was against Supreme. So they're in a situation where it's all down. It's all happening here in Group R. 3 teams. We've already lost to Trinity. Now we've got to take on Princeton. We've got to beat Princeton, and then everybody must get on their knees and pray to the water polo gods after this game, because we need Princeton then to take out Trinity. Should that happen, ladies and gents, that leaves us in a situation where we go to the top of Group R and we progress and into the next game at 7:30 this evening. Should it not go our way? Well, the 2 opposite things. Let's go for the positive of this. We win against Princeton, then Princeton lose against Trinity this evening. If we beat Princeton, Princeton lose, we come second in this pool. We can fight for 13th position in our group, in our division. Not entirely what we wanted, but still gets games in. If we lose today, then we have one more game tomorrow for 24th to 21st. That is not an option. I've had the privilege, thank you to Coach Aiden, I've had the privilege of talking to the boys just before this game. I let it out on the line, what needs to happen and how it needs to go. I can let you know, ladies and gents, these boys are fired up. We are in our white caps. That's where we feel at home. We are in South California, our hometown. It's all to play for. The boys from Huntington Beach playing in Huntington Beach. As Coach Aiden gets our boys close into the corner here, you'll see I've got on our taper across. There is 18 players here coming up from the West Coast in that black and orange for the Tigers. 18 strong they come in against our 9 strong. Should that bear a factor? Well, I don't think so. And let me tell you why. Our conditioning, our positioning, our pace of play should take on that of any East Coast team. Yes, I know what I said. Yes, I can understand that can come across as arrogant, but that's how we are. We are in the epicenter of water polo here in the United States. And this is our game. So, ladies and gents, I hope I've set the stage. I hope I've rolled out the carpet for you. And I hope I've appeased the water polo gods just enough to take this W now against Princeton by a comfortable margin. And then for Princeton to do his business against Trinity later on. We've got 2 of the top aficionados in the game here, ready to go. Our boys are ready. Let's hear that, Vanguard. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The dice is set. We're ready to go. As Vanderpool gets out, and he is a super sub at the start. But now we've got our starting 7. Who do we have in the pool? We've got Ryan. We've got Vandermerve. Olsen, who's had a great tournament so far. Agresti, Nick Rustin, who was on fire in the last game. We've got a very hyped up and a very jacked up Travis Kleem in there. We've got Nolan Tran, and that's our starting 7, ladies and gents. This is all to play for. This is what sports is about. I feel like I'm going to have a cornering, but that's the game of water polo. As I look across, Agresti, are we ready? Yeah. Yes, we are. Olsen, are we going to win this? He smiles, and I know that's a yes, and off he goes, and off goes the game of water polo. The ball about to be dropped, and here we go. It goes right back out. And that's our ball, ladies and gents. Nice work there. As Agresti gets it across to Ryan. Ryan looks around, gets the ball straight into the hands of Van der Merwe, his South African compatriot. Van der Merwe into Kleem. Kleem with a ball under. But that's where we wanted to be. We wanted to be in the front there. The East Coast boys on their first attack. Strong work from Tran. As he keeps the ball up there. The boys are jacked up. They're ready for this. Kleem is all over it. And doing his job so well there. The long distance shot. What an absolute belter from the boy there from Princeton. Hitting one from halfway. Jeez, I can tell you now, ladies and gents, nobody was expecting that. That was an absolute rocket of a shot and something that we're going to have to watch as the ball comes in. Goes over the top to Tran. Tran looking for entry, gets the entry. Oh, there we go. Lovely goal. Kleem, who told me before the game, he's not here to play games. He's here to make one. A goal apiece. As Agristi gets involved, but apparently illegally. Van der Merwe getting to work, making sure that there's no space to breathe over there on the left-hand side. Number 10, who has that potent shot. We've seen that. And they shoot from the outside. Another one there for Princeton. What we found out here very quickly, ladies and gents, these boys are not trigger shy. Now, Agristi finding Tran. Tran going up for the lob. Oh, cool as you like. Not everything has to be a rocket to go to space. 2 goals. Even game. The lob coming in and they getting one back. 2. 5 goals scored in less than 2 minutes as we start again through Callum Ryan. And it's stolen off Tanner there. Back into the hands of the Tigers. The ball being played into centre. Strong work there from Kleem. And well done as Olsen tidies it up. Puts it back to Rustin. Rustin making sure to hold on to it. Van der Merwe looks for entry. Finds it in Kleem. Kleem looks. Gets the ball across. Some space there for Agristi. Agristi can take it. Looks around. Gets it to Van der Merwe. Van der Merwe to Cannon. It goes the whole way back. It's going to be a long one from Kleem. And it goes off the hands. Ball. Set. He goes up for the long shot. The power. 3-2 the score. The Huntington Beach locals trailing by just the 1. There it goes, and it's our ball. It's all about the transitional play now. As Rustin finds Agristi. Ball across to Remnon. Remnon giving a bit of space. Finds Olsen. Olsen back to Gristy, back to Olsen. The drive coming from Gristy. Strong work on the spin. Not being allowed to turn it. And a dump. Strong work from Callum Ryan, holding him back. Ball coming across. And a good finding, good goal there from number 13 of the Tigers. Princeton up by 2. The ball going into clean. Tran. Savannah Merva. Finding clean. Oh, off the post. And there's a foot race as 4 of the Whitecaps go around and make sure. Absolutely nothing given for free here in this game. As the ball goes to Vandermerva. Vandermerva looking for somebody. Ryan doing some heavy lifting over there. No. 4-2 the score. 1 minute left in the first chucker. While the scoreline isn't that flattering to the boys, great work there from Nick Rustin as well, who's been so just alive to these. Ball going back. And they're loving that outside shot. So be careful to watch for that outside shot. Going into the center. Strong work from Vandermerva. Rustin. Gets it to Olsen. Ball towards Vanguard. Vandermerva getting himself into position. A ball. And a 5-meter given. So here we go as Vandermerva steps up. "19 seconds left on the shot clock. He gets up and puts it post to post. And a goal for the West Coast. Great goal there from Duncan. Hard press from everyone as Clean goes right up and takes seconds out of it. 7 seconds left. Strong play again from Clean, making sure. 4 seconds. He has to shoot now. He goes long and puts it over the top. And that should be the end of this first, as Rustin's just going to throw it and does so. That's the end of the first chucker. 4-3 for Princeton. But I'll tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your hats. This is going to be a good game.
Every day across South Africa, businesses rely on movement. From major cities to small towns, from warehouses to supermarket shelves, timing matters, trust matters, reliability matters. At King Logistics Solutions, we move consumer goods and food products across the country with a focus on consistency, professionalism, and service. Our fleet operates nationwide, delivering with precision, care, and commitment every step of the way. Built on strong relationships and dependable logistics, KLS is proud to help keep South Africa moving forward. King Logistics Solutions, consumer and food distribution nationwide.
Due to King Logistics Solutions for not only supporting in South Africa the Buffalo City Winter League, but also the coverage here at the Junior Olympics 2026 in Southern California. The ball is in the hands of the official. We're about to see the drop. He counts both sides. 7 apiece in the goals. And here we go as the ball hits the water. And the first one there is Van der Poel, who gets the ball back, but not far enough. Van der Poel tracks back to make sure. Oh, excellent work. Just catching Nick off the line. Open center, the call. So how this works then, if you haven't heard of the open center, is they don't actually put a center in until one is called. And there it was. And that's it. The ball in play, 5-4 the score. And Agristi gets there. Now he's got wheels. Back yourself, young man Tanner. And surely that's a 5 given against number 5. Is that number 5 second or first? First, okay, number 5's first. As Agristi goes up and puts it, and now we've got an even game, ladies and gents. Let's go, Vanguard. Five apiece. As Princeton start us off again. The high press coming up. Clean getting there. Nice work from Van der Poel to get it back to Rustin. Rustin going long. Finding Tran. In goes Van der Poel on the drive. Oh, sorry, no, that's not Van der Poel. That's Olsen, who does a great drive. And he's getting absolutely mauled. And it's a kick out to number 5, his second. No, it's not. Number 15 is out. Man up for the boys in white. Up it goes, and that's it. Excellent work, Travis Clean. Vanguard taking the lead. Off it goes. So our lead now, Vanguard Nation, only by the one. As I've explained to you at the start, this is still ours to win. The whole thing, the whole Junior Olympics Invitational division is ours. But we need the water polo gods in our favor. We've got to win this, and we've got to win it by a decent margin so that we're comfortable when it comes to goal difference. Then, this afternoon, Princeton need to exact our revenge for us against Trinity. Doing so, ref, 5 meter against number 2. Nolan Tran. Yes, Tran. Nolan putting us up by 2. As I said, ladies and gents, we've got to take this, and we've got to take this comfortably. We do that, then we want Princeton to exact our revenge against Trinity this afternoon. That happening, we top Group R. We top Group R, ladies and gents. We are still in this now. You got to watch number 10. Number 10 can hit this from basically Irvine. Oh, another over the top. Just getting caught. 7-6, open center of the call. Remnant. Nice ball into it, Christie. And the big, long arm there of number 10, who must be sending out about 6'6" at under 16, gets that ball back. Using those exceptionally long levers. Number 4 being caught. And super quickly, just like that. Our 2-goal lead being eradicated entirely.
Underwater.
7 apiece. As a Christie finds Remnant. Remnant doing some hard work over there, some solid hours on the clock. Ball going in. 2 minutes 17 left in this half. The shot going way over the top. And the ball going back to Rustin. Olsen taking one from distance and getting the ball straight back. Now there's Van der Merwe on the drive. Great ball into Van der Merwe, who makes the drive, and now selects the goal. One minute 42 left in this half. Van der Poel taking a breather, and deservingly so, as does Nolan Tran. Kleem having such a physical, such a strong game. Christie getting involved, giving away an offense or just an ordinary. As they race down the Princeton, Van der Merwe getting tight. The ball going over. Olsen switching over to the 4-5. The shot coming long, being cleaned up. And going straight over to the top to Rustin, who's got some space. Looks inside. Take the free. There we go. Kleem in the center. Kleem with the strike. There we go. (9-7) to the boys from Huntington Beach. 56 seconds left on the clock. Still 2 timeouts apiece. The West Coast just leading by 2 at the moment. Forget that buzzer. That's not us. As the ball goes in. And a contra. Great stuff as Van der Merwe passes it back. Let's keep this lead. Absolutely not. Let's expand. Let's grow this lead. The ball coming in. Oh, deftly. And that long arm of number 10. Plucking it off the line. Assisting his keeper perfectly. And it's a turnover and it's our ball. A contra for a pull. Right there. Clean is there. Who's there? Olsen is up. Brennan is up. They're all fighting. Van der Merwe getting into space. He's got some space. Nice work. Into Clean, who's so strong. Tries to get that arm around. But number 10 having a phenomenal, and there's the shot. And it goes into the hand. 9-7 were boys lead at halftime. So proud. And if you want to know, ladies and gentlemen, if your boys are being backed in the pool, let's find out. Can we hear you, Vanguard Nation? There we go. The Vanguard Nation are loud here, ladies and gents. We want to hear you. We want to hear you on your couch back home. Let's go to an ad break before I burst a blood vessel. Well, ladies and gents, I hope those scenes of the Eastern Cape and South Africa calmed you down, because it certainly did not for me. But here we are, the ball about to be dropped in the second half of this vital game. And the first one there is Van der Poel again. Straight away into the hands of Van der Merwe. The Van der twins doing great job to keep the ball alive there for Vanguard. Ryan getting the ball across, and the shot coming in. A new shot clock. It goes over. You can't see here, but it's right in the corner, and it's a contra. 9-7. So where does that leave us at the moment, everybody? Well, that leaves us currently in second place in our pool. Once again, this all comes down to goal difference. We've got 2-goal lead here at the moment, but we lost our last game by 1. So we're +1 at the moment. We need to build up our goal difference. And I'll tell you, explain why. Because with a goal difference, if Princeton come back and beat Trinity this afternoon, it's all to play for on the goal difference. The ball coming in, and strong work there. Nice work as Van der Merwe pops the ball over. And the dump. 4 minutes 45 left in this chukker. As T. Mathewson gets the ball. Strong work from Van der Merwe. The shot coming from Young. And it's blocked by Ryan. The ball to Olsen. Oh, great ball. Finding Remnant. Remnant hitting the back of the net. Yes, boys. That's it, Vanguard. The 9 in the Whitecaps from the West Coast, taking on the 18 of the Black and Orange Tigers from the East Coast. The Beach Boys versus the Jungle Cats. The East Coast versus the West. All to play for in Group R of the Invitational Under-16s Junior Olympics 2026. It's here now. Smith, who has known to take the shot from there and ping it so hard that we had to surgically remove it from the back of our net. Great work there from Aristi. As they take a further. Callum! Oh my goodness. I went quiet because the communication was wrong there. Van der Merwe had been kicked out. Ryan, thinking that him and Van der Merwe are the same person by this stage, starts swimming to the corner. The whole of Huntington screaming at both Ryan and Van der Merwe to sort it out. They do so and manage to keep that 3-goal lead. Ryan popping it over, beautiful over the top. And yes! Travis Clean. There we go, ladies and gents. That's a 4-goal lead, and we need more. As Clean goes right to work against Smith. This is so good to see, ladies and gents. This is the Vanguard that we know. This is the Vanguard that we love. This is the polo style that's become synonymous with the Whitecaps. Absolute, like complete and utter. Oh, ordinary going against them. And the dump, because the lads from New Jersey really running out of ideas there. Callum, Ryan in centre. Clean, pops it across to Aristi. Aristi finding Van der Poel. Van der Poel. Clean, Aristi. Up he gets. And it goes just over the left post, I think. Back you get, says the referee. We'll have none of the shenanigans in my pool, says the official. The long distance shot, not upsetting Rustin in the slightest. 1 minute and 34 seconds left in this chukker. And this is normally our chukker. The third chukker is our chukker. And this is where the conditioning of our boys, those swim sets, those 7 to 9, 4 days a week are paying off. And number 9 goes to the naughty corner for Princeton. 6 on 5 for the boys. Clean. There we go. Van der Poel. Getting across to Olsen. Olsen to Clean. Oh! And there's Ryan to put it in the back. Yes! There we go. And that's why, ladies and gents, that's why you go up and get that thing. You get that rebound. 5 to the good for the boys. 56 seconds. Let's hear you, Vanguard Nation! And the ball going back with a great grab from Aristi. Back into the hands of Olsen and then back to Rustin. Rustin looks up, pings a pass through to Remnant. Hand on the hand. That's ours. Ordinary going across. Nice work there. He looks around. Olsen. As Nick counts it down, but it's a contra. He wants the press. Rustin wants the press. And the boys duly oblige. As Clean. No, Aristi goes a bit too hard. And a good goal there. A great goal from number 9. Putting it to a 4-goal game. 4 seconds left. Clean. Oh, not counted. That's unfortunate. But let's go. Can we hear you, Vanguard Nation? There they are. Hey! There's our boys and girls over there.
Hi, my name is Buntemudi Sele. We want to welcome you to South Africa. You see, the locals are what makes this country, with all the warm welcomes and the kind of secrets you won't find in a guidebook. While you were away, our locals were busy gathering the most lekker local tips just for you.
When do you ever eat anything like this in your life? Never.
I love surfing this hidden gem.
And at what age is the little one going to go to Rhino school? At night, there's something really special that happens.
It's like you're on a completely different planet.
I do have a bit of nervousness, can you tell?
A trip to South Africa is a transformative experience. Come and meet our lekker locals and live again!
Let's go. Vanguard has been this stout there as Clean gets back in the pool. As we look over there at the Vanguard fans doing their thing. There goes the whistle. The ball drops, and once again it goes through the hands of Nolan Tran, through to Van der Merwe. Van der Merwe to Clean. Clean to Agrissi. Agrissi on Ryan. Ryan back to Clean. Van der Merwe doing a little bit of sensible housekeeping. And Ryan getting caught. That's a... Dump it! Five minutes, 27 seconds left in this game. 8-12 to score. Kieran, get the ball! Ball going across. In. And a good goal there from Winston. Open center is a call. So what that means is all the boys are going to stay out of the center position until it's called by the coach of who he wants in the center. Then they drive into the center and they open that goal up. But it's essentially, if you see now, but now you see Travis has gone into the center position. But in goes Van der Merwe on a drive. Opening some room for Kleem. That comes back. And it's our free as Kleem looks around. Puts it long back to Agristi. Agristi taking some water. And he goes up, gets the ball across. Beautiful ball. Van der Merwe taking a shot. In right in the corner. As Agristi holds him back. And look at that for a defense, ladies and gents. Timeout being called. Timeout. Timeout. 3 minutes 59. 9-12 to score. Let's go to a quick ad. The ball back in play. And that going over the top. Who needs to go jogging or do the exercise bike when you can commentate on under 16s water polo? Because, ladies and gents, my heart rate's sitting at about 195 here as we watch this game between Princeton and Vanguard. As Olsen takes a bouncer, but it goes to the right. 12-9 the score. 3 up in this game, 2 up overall. And a strong goal there from number 10, Smith. What was a 4-goal lead eradicated in half to 2. 3 minutes and 8 seconds. Let's go, Vanguard! Ryan gets it to Kleem. Kleem to Tran. Tran taking the foul. The ball. Yes, great work from Kleem. Oh, come on. He's being grabbed. What? A contra. Don't know about that. But anyway, let's play the game. 10-9 or 10-12. As the shot comes in from... Oh, well done there as Ryan gets involved. And a great block there. The ball coming to Van der Merwe. Van der Merwe to Kleem. Kleem to Ryan. Ryan getting a nice ball. Into Olsen. Back to Ryan. Ball in. To Van der Merwe. Van der Merwe back to Agristi. Agristi now. And he does.
We're doing.
Snap. Get it. It's all to play for, ladies and gents. It's all to play for here as Tran gives away 1 minute 40 left, 100 seconds left on the clock. We're up by 3. But as you know, that can turn so quickly. This is being played at a frantic pace. The boys giving away the frees, but by doing so, taking all the time out of it, and Clean gets it back into the hands of Rustin. Van der Merwe open. Rustin finds him. Van der Merwe looks around. Who does he have? Everybody getting tired, but now's the championship minutes, ladies and gents. Now's where it gets real. Tran getting his hand off the ball. No, come on. He's let go of it. That was a free. That was definitely a free, but it's given. Timeout given. 11-13. Oh, ladies and gents, I should go to an ad break, but I'm not going to. Stay here. Stay in the pressure. Stay in the pressure cooker. 56 seconds left on the clock. Set up! As you can hear the boys from Princeton, and they're absolutely right. 1 minute, 2 goals. That's what's in it. They're the numbers that you need to hear. It's 1 minute left, 56 seconds left, 2 goals in this. The ball. Going. He's underwater. Tanner, so what we're doing here, ladies and gents, if you haven't paid, we are taking all our 30 seconds. Timeout taken by the Princeton Tigers. 33 seconds on the clock. I am going to go to no, I won't. I wouldn't do that to you. Let's see if we can get in here. Let's hear you, Vanguard Nation! There we go. 33 on the clock. The ball being dropped. Here we go. And it goes off. The lad's looking around. Tran getting a hand to it. The ball being started. Van der Merwe getting there. Getting the ball back to Tran. Tran taking as much time as surely, ref. A hand on the head. And Van der Merwe with 5 seconds left. Van der Merwe holds the ball. And yes, ladies and gents, that's a win. That's 13-11. That's enough for us. Right. So that puts us in a position where we can still win this. Everybody, go to your church, go to your chapel, go to your synagogue, go to your mosque, go wherever you need to go. Go to the temple. But my goodness, pray to the water polo gods, because we are now flipping from wanting to beat Princeton for Princeton to win their next game at 4:10 here. If they win that against Trinity, then we can go to the top of Group R. We've done what we can now, but it all comes down to the game now. It all comes down to the statistics. As we welcome our boys as they come through. Rustin, who's had an absolutely incredible tournament. Well done. Look at a smile there from the young man. As we see Ryan there. Tran is involved. There's Agristi. There's Olsen. He's pretending to be cool, but there's a smile in there. There's Brendan, clean. Dana Merva. There's Mason Vanderpool, and there's Coach Aidan. Well done to the boys from the East Coast. We hope and wish you the very, very best against Trinity next. And that's it, ladies and gents. That's the win. Well done, boys. Well done, chaps. Coach, 2 seconds.
Sure.
All right. How do you think? How do you think that went?
I think it was a little bit closer compared to how we came out. We came out with a lot of fire, but we were still letting in some silly goals that shouldn't have gone in. But that being said, I mean, we worked really hard, and it was good that we kind of, once we had momentum, we were able to kind of keep it for a little bit. We just gotta get better at those late close game winners that we seem to get, and really just finish the game.
Okay, and I'm not sure if you know the stats, Coach, but how it works now is if Princeton beat Trinity, then we're back here at 7:30. We've got to, if we can still actually win the division if all the gods come in favor and align. So it's not over for our boys. They've done what they can do. I mean, what would you be saying to them now when you go back to the changing rooms with them?
Probably the same thing. It's a good win, and we should feel happy about it. But at the same time, we really need to take advantage of this momentum that we have and carry it on for the rest of the tournament.
I love it.
Yeah.
Coach, thank you so much. Coach Aidan, who's done a phenomenal job at the helm here. Ladies and gents, I'm going to have a sleep. It's going to be a 20-minute sleep, but it's going to feel like a 2-hour sleep. Now that the elation is going to dissipate, the pressure of that game goes away. Well done to the Tigers. We're wishing you the very, very best for the next one. And yes, ladies and gents, if you're around, 4 o'clock, 10 past 4. I'll keep you updated. I'll see if I can. I'll stream it. If I can, I will. But yes, you let me know in the comments if it's something that you want, and I'll see if I can. But yeah, should Princeton win that, we are back out here again tonight at 7:30. Ladies and gents, we don't make it easy for ourselves, but I can tell you one thing: we do make it fun. Well done, young Smith. You had a phenomenal game. Well done, boys. Looking forward to seeing you beat Trinity. Okay. That's enough for me as the next game starts. Much love, ladies and gents. See you on our next one. Let's go, Vanguard Nation.